Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? We are live on Facebook and now we are live on Instagram. Hello, good people. How are you doing today? I'm telling you, we are so super excited. I know I am. I'm excited, Miss Angeleen.
Yes.
So
Hey.
excited. Today, I'm telling you, because some people got it twisted, girl.
What?
And they
Who got
think
it twisted?
twisted, girl, always twisted. They think that just having a CPA or an accountant or bookkeeper, that's it. Like that's all they need in their business as it relates to finances, okay? And what I'm going to share with you today is really about you need a dream team real.
Yes.
Oh, what? Katrina, what is a dream team real? Yes, you need a dream team, a financial dream team, okay? Because successful entrepreneurs don't just build wealth alone. They build the right team.
That's right. Right.
I'm telling you, you may be the visionary of your business. You're the one who may be the leader, the CEO of the business, but you need a team.
Yes.
And not just a VA or an operations manager or a marketing person, but I'm talking to you today about your financial team. Okay. Your financial teams. And so today's objective, you guys, is you're getting your notepad, you're getting out your notes, iPad or your tablet, and you're getting ready to take notes tonight. Because I already know you're taking notes, girl. You know they're taking notes, right?
They're taking notes. Yeah.
They're taking notes because
they know to take notes. They know to come to our calls and take notes. They know that.
Exactly. And the reason why they're taking notes is because they know that money makers
are
note takers. Okay. Yes, indeed. Thank you. We got Miss Maddie in the room. Welcome, Miss Maddie. We love you.
Miss Maddie.
Hey, yes, indeed. But yes, you need a team. And so a couple of weeks ago, we shared about the importance of having a financial team. But today, with my IG family, the girl, you better mind your money. You need a team to mind your money. So today, we're going to be sharing a little bit, helping you to understand the 6 key financial roles that support business growth. Okay, we're going to talk about how do you know when it's time to hire each one of them? Okay. We want to know a little bit about what each professional, what kind of value do they add to your business? As well as we want to make sure you avoid really expecting one expert to solve every financial problem.
Right.
It's like you like a jack of all trade. You expecting your bookkeeper to tell you what to do on your taxes. You're expecting your bookkeeper to tell you when to change your entity as a taxation. You know how you just asking them questions that they really are not. They're not an expert.
Really qualified to answer those types of questions, right?
Exactly. And you're asking them these questions, and they're just telling what they know. They don't really know, but they just telling what they know, what somebody told them. You know, you already know y'all got Bubba and them doing your taxes, and then Bubba had a friend that taught him, and then the friend that taught Bubba, that somebody else taught them. Okay, and
oh my gosh.
Just like no tax code, not keeping up with the tax code, don't even know how to do business taxes of your caliber. And so sometimes you have to avoid some of these mistakes. And so we're going to start talking about it today and begin identifying that financial team that you need to move your business to the next stage of growth. Okay. So for you guys who do not know, without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and introduce myself. My name is Katrina Fitten. I am the CEO and founder of New Day for You Financial. We help to fund dreams. Yes, I don't care what stage of business you're in, or whether you are trying to buy a business or trying to invest in real estate, whatever the thing is, we are here to get you the money, okay? The
That's
money
right.
coach is here to get you the money. And my good friend, my best friend in business, Miss Angeleen, she helps you to keep the money. Won't you go ahead and introduce yourself to Miss Angeleen?
Yes, yes, yes. Hey, everyone. I am Angeleen Harris, your tax strategist. While Katrina helps you get the money, I help you keep the money by leveraging the tax code so that you don't pay Uncle Sam no more than you legally have to, so that you can either invest back into your business, invest back into yourself, maybe in personal development, or maybe you want to take that dream vacation or whatever that you want to, right? But
Yes.
we strategize with your money so that you know what your money is doing for yourself and for your business. So we're not playing around, you know. We not doing Bubba and them, as Katrina said.
No pun intended to the bubbles out in the world, the unmarries.
Yeah. No pun intended.
Exactly. And so for you guys that do not know, Miss Angeleen, she is my highest funded client. And so we just say, you know what, instead of helping our clients in a silo, we say, you know what, let's come together. It just makes good sense. If you're going to get her the money, girl, let me help you to make sure these people don't lose the money and start giving this money to Uncle Sam. Right?
That's right. That's right.
Yes,
That's right.
yes, indeed.
We're playing like the big boys play, you know.
Look, this is how it's done.
That's how it's done. Just knowing the rules of the game, knowing how to play the game. And that's why we come to each and every week sharing the rules of the game. You know,
there you go. Each and every week, the same time, Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern and 3:30 on the Pacific side of the world. And so, and we are a part of our clients' financial dream team, you know? And so it's just a pleasure to be able to work with business owners every day, helping them in a way that we specialize in helping them in our capacity, right? I help them to get funding. You help them to make sure that their books are right, as well as their taxes are prepared and their taxes strategies are being executed so they can save money. And so, girl, but let me tell you something. Can I ask you something?
What?
If you needed a heart surgery, would you call the dentist?
No. Far from no.
Exactly.
No, girl. We call the heart surgeon.
The heart surgeon. If you had you find yourself squinting all the time, you can't hardly see, you squinting. I'm sorry, that's a country word, squinting. Let me define what squinting is. Squinting.
People know what squinting is.
What squinting is, okay. Well, what I mean is that you find it difficult to visibly and clearly identify words on paper or in a book or in a letter, and you find yourself straining your eyes, seeming like if you strain, you're going to be able to see that. But what the actuality is, who they need to call?
They need to call with the optometrist. Wait, is it the optometrist or ophthalmologist? Optometrist, the one that help you see clearer.
Right. If you have an irregular heartbeat, who you gonna call?
Cardiologist, girl.
A
The
cardiologist. You're going to go probably to your primary physician first, and they're going to refer you to a
cardio.
cardiologist,
Yeah.
right? If you want to get better in basketball, who are you going to call? Get you a coach. Get you a coach. Exactly. So it's the same thing in business. If you want to get better in business, you need to hire you a coach.
There you go.
You need to get in the community. You need to get into the She's Fully Funded Club. If you want to be around other business owners, you need to call, you need to drop the word CLUB club. Or if you want to be a part of Miss Angeleen's community where they're talking about wealth and the good girlfriends over there, you want to drop the word wealth circle. Mm-hmm. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. You want to call the expert. If you want to go faster, you got to hire the master, someone who has mastered their craft. You don't go to one person and have them be a catch-all. When I wanted to learn how to speak and be a storyteller, I went to a storytelling coach. When I wanted to get better in my finances and business, I went to a financial coach. Right. Okay. If that's who you go to a coach, you go to a specialist, you go to an advisor, you go to someone who specializes in that capacity. So, yes. And so that's why many business owners, they expect one financial professional to solve every money problem. And one person isn't just trained to do everything, you guys.
That's just totally unrealistic. Yeah.
And neither should you expect them to be trained in everything.
Right.
Okay? Most successful entrepreneurs don't just build businesses, they build teams, you guys. And today we're going to help you build your financial dream team. And so
I love that. I love that.
I love it. If the USA, we're so excited when it's Olympics time because we love the basketball. We want to see that dream team, right? We end up always on that podium, and most of the time it's gold. Okay,
most of the time. Right.
And guess what? Let me tell you who they call when they want somebody to be a part of the dream team. They call the best.
The professional players.
The professionals, the experts, right? The one that's known in their industry, meaning they are probably the face of their league.
That's it.
Right? And they can depend on their expertise, and they have repeatedly shown up, and they've gone all in. They show up for practice, okay? And they are literally carrying the load, the capacity of that team on their back.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, so you need your own dream team, And so this is what I'm talking about today, you guys. And so, Katrina, let's go ahead and just give a definition right off the top. Okay. You guys, write this down. Really, a dream team essentially is you have according to the Bible, let me just go Bible first. You have a table of wise counselors around you. You are amongst wise counsel. Okay. You're not making decisions about your business on an island. Okay. I know you're a solo entrepreneur, but you have those that you reach out to. You have a mastermind of individuals that are professional that are around you, because sometimes you can kind of get stuff and sometimes you get in your own way. Because you think you know it all. Oh, I know what to do. But sometimes
start rolling around in your head, girl, and you can't get out of that cycle. Depending on where you are in that season of your business or what's going on, it's hard. Sometimes it can be hard to make a simple decision. It just depends on where you are. And if you don't have somebody just to bounce your ideas off or just to get clarity on things, it's hard to be alone.
It is.
And even the best, when you talk to those who have really succeeded in their business, when you talk to those who have made billions of dollars, they had somebody on their side. They had a team. They had people they talked to. When you read their books, when you read their stories, they always have someone. They're not alone. They're not doing this by themselves. They always have they're always accrediting, somebody to help them to get over this, or make a decision this, or they helped them through this, or they helped them to decide. They gave them clarity on this. There was always somebody else. They were never alone.
Yes. Never alone. Think about think about LeBron James. Of course, this is what my husband told me. I don't know, but he said that he has so many coaches and he spends millions of dollars into his body and those trainers and coaches that are around him. And think about a basketball team. They don't just have the head coach. They have they
have several different coaches.
The trainers. They have the doctors. They have the defensive coach. Even football, they have defensive coach. They have offensive coach. They have special teams coach, and they have the team, but then they have these specialty coaches that are helping them to better their craft. Because if the specialty coach, they're mainly helping the people who's going to get that extra point during the end of the game when they need to they're helping the kickers, right? Those specialty, and then you have the defensive coach who's going to help the people who's going to defend when the other side is trying to, because sometimes in business, Angeleen, you're in an offensive posture.
Yes.
And sometimes you're in a defensive.
Right. That's right.
Right. And so this is why you need to have this dream team of experts around you as you begin to grow, And so like at the beginning stages, let's just get right into it, Miss Angeleen.
Okay. Yeah, let's go. At the
beginning stages, the person that they may have on their team at the beginning stages, and as far as for me in my house and what I did, I started out with a financial coach, right? And that financial coach taught me the business, whereby I became certified under them. See what I'm saying? And then when I got a business financial coach later in business, because why? If I'm a coach, you need to have a coach. Oh, I may need to say that again.
Drop that line again, girl.
Okay. If you are a coach, you need to have a coach.
Yes, you do.
If you are a business owner, you need to have an expert or someone to mentor you to that you can be underneath, because you know how you heard the saying that says, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. And so you need to have a mentor, a coach, an advisor, someone that is a step ahead of you or a couple of steps ahead of you. Whatever your vision is requiring, whatever your goals are, you need to hire. I did say hire.
You got to make an investment into yourself. That's right.
Did I say it loud enough? Hold on.
Say it one more time.
You have to hire. You have to invest
in yourself,
into the knowledge and their expertise. Sometimes you can, how you say, can I just, ask you a few questions? Can I just spend some time? Sometimes you can spend time and, just give a little, small consultation and everything. But after that initial consultation, if you're going to spend people's time and pick their brain, as they call it, you may want to think, let me give you, an investment to say, hey, this is, I'm serious about this. And I don't want, and the last thing you want to do, you guys, when you are hiring a mentor or you have someone that you're looking up to, make sure you execute on what they say.
That part. Because otherwise it's a moot point. You just threw out money for no reason at all.
Yeah. Yeah. Now you mad
Then,
because you won't
then
have the
you're
results.
putting yourself back on an island again, as if to say they have no value of what they presented to you or tried to coach you through or mentor you through.
Yeah.
You just dismissed
Yeah.
their worth, their expertise, their knowledge, and you just made yourself an island again, like just me, myself, and I. If you're not going to
Exactly.
execute at least one thing, right?
Yes, exactly. Miss Maddie said, if you are a coach, you need to have a coach. She said, Rue, wise counsel does not diminish the visionary. It
Ooh,
strengthens the vision. And we may be solo entrepreneurs, but we were never meant to build alone.
I
Amen
love that. That
to that.
well
Thank you.
said.
Well.
Well said. Well
And
said.
so the thing is that you want to have people around you. You're at a table, and that they call it a mastermind of such, right? You know, we've
Mm-hmm.
been a part of mastermind, and that has only stimulated and helped us to grow our business. We've come people we've come to know, that may have been a network connection, someone else that we may needed to work with that we found in that mastermind. We found clients in that mastermind.
Yep,
We
we sure
found
did.
wisdom,
We sure did.
knowledge. We
Yeah,
got playbooks. I
yeah,
mean, how to do it, like walking you through. I mean, it has been
step
some
by step. Yeah.
best investments that I have made and to hire a coach or a mentor to help me in my business. And the other thing is that sometimes you have to transition to a new mentor in a different stage of your business.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Sometimes it's like, okay, that mentor helped me to get to this stage,
Yes.
or even that mentor gave me this little nugget that I needed. You know what I mean? It got you this what you needed. And then it's like, okay, now I think I got my nugget. And then you might need another in this season of your business, you may need a marketing coach. You see what I'm saying?
That's
In
right.
the next season in your business, you're working on sales to expand, and you need to hire a sales coach. And so this is just an example of that cloud of witness. Those people that are around you that is supporting you, lifting you up. Sometimes you may need a prayer partner, as well in your
Yeah.
business. Someone who's just going to be there, not to tell you what to do, not to tell you how to do it, but someone just you know what, I'm lifting you up in prayer, and here's a scripture or two that can help you in this
Support
season.
you. Right.
Yeah, those types of things. And so these are the things that you should take advantage of, this dream team, this financial dream team. And so what are some of the people that are part of the dream team? I'm just going to name a few people, but we're going to focus on the financial, but I just want to just run off a few people that you would have at the beginning stages, Miss Angeleen. So at the beginning stages, the person you need to have on your team, I had a business coach, right?
Uh-huh.
I wanted to learn about business, sales, marketing, just how to do the thing, learning about funnels and webinars and all the thing, right? And so if you're going into business, you kind of want to have someone that's going to help you and show you the way. Don't not try to figure it out on YouTube University, right? So I think that's a good person to have. So who else would you say that would be a good person to have, like right at the beginning stages of business, that first year of business?
Definitely a marketing one.
Yeah, well, I consider that the business coach. So it's
Okay,
they do marketing, they help you with sales, they help you with all things business.
Okay, okay.
But you can have specialty coaches outside of
that. For me, honestly, because when you had shared that you started out with a financial coach, right? For me, I started out with a personal development coach.
Yes. That's a good one, Miss Angeleen. Yeah. I love that one.
Because not that I knew everything about business, but but that was my forte, right? I had to come out of my shell. I was just used to being behind the scenes, being the busybody. I was not comfortable being
Oh,
in front.
you?
Me. Most accountants, bookkeeping
Mm-hmm.
people that work with numbers,
Mm-hmm.
we work behind the scenes. You know,
Yeah.
I was not comfortable getting in front of a camera, talking in front of people, you know, so I needed someone to bring me out, you know,
Yeah.
to come out of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
So I worked with a professional development coach,
Yeah.
um, which also really helped with the business side as well. So it was more of an overarching looking at
Mm-hmm.
the business, looking more of a high level as opposed to being an accountant. I was more in the weeds, you know,
Mm-hmm.
really diving in. And when you are an entrepreneur, you need to look at bird's eye as well. Come
Yeah.
out of the weeds and look bird's eye, you know, so you got to be able to look at ahead in the future, and be able to, you know, how I want to say, be able to put those two together in the weeds and bird's eye at the same time, you
Yeah.
know. So I needed that type of coaching, for me, um, and more of a, so that was more of a personal development for me. So I would say, coming from my stance, a personal development coach,
Yeah.
to really help a person, because being an entrepreneur, y'all, it is not
Look,
that it's cracked
now this
up
is
to be when you're
grown.
starting out. It's a lot of work. It's a
Yes.
lot of ebbs and flows. You really have to get to know yourself.
Yeah.
Um, you know, you really need to encourage your own self, you know.
Yeah.
I found that was very important for me to have a personal development coach. So
Yeah. And one person that, okay, let's talk about the first person that's on this financial dream wheel. And that first person is what I call a financial coach, who what I started out as for people, right?
mhm, mhm,
I was certified a financial coach through the Dave
mhm,
Ramsey system, and I
mhm,
help individuals who were maybe going through a financial struggle. And
mhm.
essentially, you know, because at the end of the day, a financial coach helps you to develop healthy financial behaviors before focusing on the bigger financial outcome. Okay.
Yeah.
What does a
Uh-huh.
financial coach teach? I am a certified financial coach. I have clients that I do financial coaching for, still to this day. Okay. So I
Right.
teach money mindset, meaning that where's your mindset around money? We go through your money story. We identify any money triggers and traumas that you may
Right.
have around money. We want to get to
Mhm.
what your story is. We give them different tests, behavior tests, to try to find out what their money behaviors are, as well as, identifying like what is the core thing that may be the underlying thing. Like you may have all these symptoms, okay, that's
Right.
on the
Yeah.
surface that you can
Yeah.
see at the top of the iceberg, but
Right.
underneath the surface is something that happened when you were a little girl, right? Something that you
Right.
saw when you were little, something you heard with your parents bickering and, fussing about money, or something,
Yeah.
a divorce, or they had a loss, or
Yeah.
they had someone who was in control of their finance and they were controlled. There was this financial abuse that was being done maybe by a spouse or
Yeah.
by a parent, and they just fail, or either you are what they call financial enmeshment. It's like, you have even entrapments around finances, or it could be where you're literally having your grown children just pulling from you, won't, you're always rescuing them out of their financial
Yes.
problems. So they never
Yes.
get to learn,
Yes.
they never get to let the ball drop. You're always catching the ball before they actually learn. And so all of
Yes.
these types of things that, that they have at what they call fear of money. Like they don't even want to talk about it. They're hiding the bills. They won't open up the bills.
Yeah.
Just all of these things that, people go through because they have this trauma around it. They don't want to deal with it. It's
Right.
denial that they're going through. And so we're helping them to walk them through those things, giving them tools, giving them different type of ways how they can walk out of those types of conditions.
Yes.
And really renewing their mind, renewing their mindset, causing
Right.
new, ways of thinking
Right.
and everything, and helping them teach spending habits. We don't call it the B word, budgeting. We call it spending plan.
Right.
Their money having a mission, right?
Right.
We teach those types of things: cash flow awareness, accountability, financial confidence, where you realize that having not enough is not who you are. Separating you from what your temporary condition is. Right? You might not have enough now, but that's not who you are, because God said that abundance is your birthright. Right?
Right.
He said, let the poor say, I am rich.
Hallelujah.
Right? And so these are the things that we teach so that people can understand that their temporary situation is not their identity. And we're helping them to have a new identity.
Right.
What a financial coach can do for you.
You hit the nail on the head, girl. You hit the nail on the head. And it does make such a difference. And there's just so many facets of having a business coach or a financial coach that can support an individual. And again, it also just depends on where that person is coming from in their journey into their entrepreneurship as well. So they just need to think about, where are they in their entrepreneurship? Are they just starting out? Are they, maybe they're coming from a space where they've been mentored a lot. Maybe they have been coached a lot, and they are coming into entrepreneurial because of their mentorship, because of their coaching. Now they're moving into that space because they've been built up, they've been trained, they've been taught, right? And now they have that confidence to move into this space. There's just, I just want to say that just depending on where you are in your journey, you really need to think about who should be first and foremost on your dream team, because you may not be able to invest in all the mentors and coaches that you really want to have immediately. So think about who is most important first and foremost for you, where you are at that point in time.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Having a financial coach, it helps you to become more intentional with your money, right? You realize that your money is on assignment. Okay. Your money is, if you have an assignment, right, then you want to have your money to align with your assignment.
That's right.
Okay. You have an assignment. It's like you have to have your money to align with your assignment. That's right. And so you want to make sure that's how the money continues to flow. And that's how you're taught these lessons that help you to build capacity to hold more, and you can't get more if you're holding on to what you have. Right. If you're hoarding, right, money is supposed to flow. Money is supposed to flow. So some of you guys who don't want to invest, fake. I talk to business owners all the time, and they're like, well, the money that they have, they're concerned. They're trying to hold on to it. No, honey, invest the money. That's how it works in the business side. Okay, you have to put in money in order for your business to operate.
That's
It's
right.
like, oh my God, I got to pay this to register my business. Yes.
Yes.
you have to pay to get your website.
Yes.
You have to, it's just all of the things. And so that's why we come in handy as a financial funding advisor. And we'll get to that one here in a minute. Is that you have to have someone in your corner that's going to help you and teach you how to properly get the money, And so, Ms. Angeleen, what money habit has cost you the most over the years?
Ooh. What money? Are you talking about a negative money habit or just?
It has cost you. So that means that there was an opportunity cost. There was a cost, something that you didn't, handle something properly, and you learned from it. What kind? Yeah. Well, I go first. I tell you.
I can share on that. I would say it would be opportunity cost, and the opportunity cost would be I was afraid of stepping out to invest in myself because of holding on, like, oh, I can't afford it right now. And actually, I could not afford not to.
There you go. That part. Yes.
I could not afford not to do it. I was bottlenecking myself. Limiting myself where I could not expand to grow because I was bottlenecking myself.
Yeah.
That was, and again, that was my personal development coach really brought that out to me. Being a financial advisor myself, I was like, but no, my spending plan doesn't allow me. I'm just not seeing it. I wasn't feeling comfortable stepping out, looking at my numbers. I wasn't feeling like, Angeleen, you have to take that leap of faith and trust yourself, trust your abilities of what you can do, what seeing in the future, what you're able to do, that it will return to you. And it was, she showed that to me, that I was not trusting in my abilities of what I could do, because I was looking at it on paper.
Yeah.
And not really looking at the future and my abilities of what could happen if I stepped out on faith. So I could have lost some opportunity cost if I had not stepped out on faith, saying, okay, yes, I need to invest in myself. Yes, I need to get funding so that I can hire on additional staff, so I would not bottleneck my own self. Okay, Angeleen got to do all of the accounting. Angeleen got to do all of the marketing, Opportunity costs would have gone out the window.
Yeah. So really, as a business owners, you guys, you must have a high, I'm going to say medium to high level of risk tolerance.
True. So true.
That's why it starts at belief. It starts at belief. It starts at faith, right? You have to literally, that's why the Bible says, write the vision down, make it plain. And so that's why you have to be really clear on your why.
So true.
Why are you doing
living testimony?
Yes. It can't be to make money.
No.
Because that ain't gonna last. You're gonna be out of business in the next 6 months.
Yeah.
If it's about you making money only. Okay. So it's not about, so you have to have a certain level of risk tolerance. And at the end of the day, it's not so much, I don't like really saying risk, but I think a better reframe word would be, you have to believe so much in your vision. You have to believe so much what you are called to do. You have to believe so much in your assignment. You have to believe in so much that what God has called you to do and the people that you're going to impact, that you go outside of yourself and the reality and maybe the numbers and what may not add up. Sometimes, I'm not saying you do that all the times, because I believe in counting up the cost. I believe in being wise.
Yes.
I believe believe in, making sure that you're planning properly, forecasting properly, all of the things.
Yes.
But sometimes
you have to make that leap of faith, that step at the right time when you know you need to. It's imperative in order for you to grow.
100%.
In order to get to the next level. That part. And you know when you're at that stage, when going to the next level, you know it deep down.
Yes.
But you're just scared to take that step.
Yes, because it will
know you're there. So we're not talking about at every level you take that risk of doing that. Oh, okay, well, they said take a risk. I'm just going to, spend extra money to do this. No, we're not talking that.
Exactly.
We're talking about taking your business to the next level, taking your taking that stretch of faith, like causing you to provide a higher level service, whether you're bringing on more staff, whether
my God,
all.
Don't talk about bringing on more staff part.
It's just going to that next step, and you know it in your heart, you know it in your spirit, that this is where you got to go in order for your business to survive. That's what we're talking about.
That's what we're talking about, meaning that, it's a business need,
it's a business need.
Self-development need. There's a gap. There's a gap.
Yeah.
And if that gap have to be fulfilled, and it's a missing ingredient, it's a missing, it's not necessarily the how, but it's the who.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about today, ladies and gentlemen, is we're talking about the who, because we know what you can do, right? But sometimes you're operating outside of your zone of genius, trying to do all of the things.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. There's someone who knows better, someone who can know quicker, someone you can do it faster with, someone it can become easy. Because
you can only do that for so long. You can only handle so long. It gets to a point where you just cannot do it any longer.
100%. 100%, you guys. So if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling frustrated, if you're feeling discontent, you feel like you're standing in the same place, you can't get ahead, it just something is missing, get you a coach. Get you a mentor.
Yes.
Hire you an expert, someone to make the process easy. Because let me tell you, I'm going to have a full transparent moment. The first couple of years of my business, I was doing the business part-time, on the side, just kind of like, okay, I have a few clients, I'm going to help them. You know what I'm saying? I was just learning, just really, enjoying it. But at the same time, I had issues.
Yes.
I had issues. I was charging people, low ticket. Okay. I was like, you just don't care. Don't worry about it. I'll do it for free. Oh, don't worry about it. Just do it $50. Okay. Don't worry about it.
Confidence wasn't there. You're devaluing yourself.
And you can't run no business that way.
Can't run business like that.
Okay. Because a business, you guys, is for you to commerce. Right? It's for you to what do you call that statute? What a business does? It's about you. It's like because if you're not making money in your business, you guys, you got a hobby.
You got a hobby. Yeah. Yeah.
You have to make money in your business. You are putting money out in commerce, right? Yes. You are capitalist. You are providing jobs. There you go. That's the word I was trying to listen for right there. You're in pursuit of income. Right? And so that's very important, you guys, is that you're in pursuit of income and you are, you have a thing that you love. So it's for example, some people like, look, I'm the accountant, like you said, I just want to get people books, do their bookkeeping, do a few taxes here and there. I don't have time for social media.
Yeah.
I don't got time for no marketing. But what you find out when you get a coach, they're going to say that marketing is the number one expense that you should have is marketing. because
right. If you're going to have a overspend somewhere, it will most likely be in that area. And it's okay because you are really, that's the area you're really, you're putting your money into so that your business can grow, thrive, and prosper. You're really trying to get to that next level in your business, right? You're trying to keep that business going. It's in that marketing, trying to get you out there, getting you more exposed, right? Getting you more clients. You're in the pursuit of income so that the IRS is not thinking that you're a hobby. You're in business to make money. You're in business to make a profit.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. We got a comment here by the Cassie kid said, just join, but y'all are just saying we must be able to outsource. 100% agree.
Yes.
Okay. This is how you're able. There's a really good book by Dan Martell, I think. I have to go look. It's a book somewhere around here where it's about you being able to buy back your time.
Oh,
right?
Yes.
You operate in your zone of genius. You be the accountant and or the business owner who do accounting, the business owners who sell a product, a service, whatever the thing that you do in your business. That's what you want to do. Now, doing the books, you may want to outsource the bookkeeping.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? You might want to outsource. Okay.
You got to outsource. If you want your business to continue to grow, you have to outsource. I cannot 100%. Continue to be in the weeds of the business and not have time to grow the business. Look at the whole overarching of the business. If I'm in the weeds and just doing the busyness, the everyday stuff.
Yeah. Because you want to find yourself doing revenue generating activity.
There you go.
You can't be over here making posts. Mm-hmm. You over here tweaking, building a website. Mm-hmm. You over here answering all the emails. You over here, doing all of the things in your business, and you got fractured focus.
Fracture focus. Woo.
Girl, you can't focus on the real deal, which is making sales in your business, bringing in revenue in your business, getting out and shaking hands and meeting people, going to events and networking and growing your business, expanding your business, making sure that people know what you do, becoming visible so that you're not the best kept secret. Right. So you may need to go ahead and invest in that first hire.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, girl, that I think out of anything that a business owners may hire, the most scariest thing that you will ever do in business is make your first hire.
Make your living witness.
Yeah.
Living witness. Yes.
Because when you and the other everything is every month, you're going to have this lump in your throat.
Yes.
You're going to have this thing that comes on you because it's going to probably end up being one of the overhead, that big expense in your business. And because it's going to put it's going to put that little hand in behind your back. It's going to push you and make you do business for real. When you get your first employee, it's going to make you grow.
That's right.
Okay, because now you
make you get out of your comfort zone. It's going to make you meet your goals. It's going to make you make those sales calls.
It's going to make you get up out the bed. It's going to make you get up out the bed because you talking about I make my own schedule. Oh yeah, it's going to make you're going to make your own schedule, but it's going to make you get up in the morning.
Give you a purpose.
It's going to make you follow up on those clients. Those leads.
They don't tell you that. They ain't talking about that on that girl. They ain't talking about that on YouTube University.
They not. They not.
It sound like it's all fun and
teachers
and
my God.
But
I am having so much fun, and I've talked about one dream team member. Lord Jesus, help us today. Okay. Let's talk about the number 2.
Yeah, because we're about to run out of time, girl. You got to give the people the list of what they need on their dream team.
So the first person we talked about was the financial coach. You guys, y'all need to join the club. Like, come on, join the club. Y'all need to drop the word SCLUB. Go ahead and join because I'm telling you so that you can go deep in learning out who is this financial dream team I'm talking about. So you can learn more. Just go ahead, drop the word CLUB, join the club, especially join the club at the higher level, right? We have several levels in the club. You might want to join the higher level. We have a 27 a month and we have a 97 a month and 1,000 a month for those I work with one-on-one. But it's at minimum, try to see if you can do the 97 a month, because that's where I meet with you weekly and we're going deep, okay, into how you build a business that's fully funded and all the tools you need. And we have different coaches that are in the community that can help you with different levels and different experts that are in the business. We have a marketplace in there with links of people that can support you in business. But the dream team, you need a financial coach. So that's number one.
Right.
The second person you need is at what we call a funding advisor. That's who I am. Me and my team. We are funding advisors. We are there to support you to make sure you have enough cash flow in your business. And so we help you to use other people's money. They call it OPM. Okay. We help you to get loans, lines of credit, 0% interest credit. We help you to get accounts receivable financing, equipment financing, SBA loans, HELOCs, HELOans, home and equity investments. I mean, we have a whole portfolio of things that we're able to help you. Even we have tools of how to start the process with grant funding. We are there to help you to make sure that you always have the funds that you need to buy a property, to buy a business, just help you to have the proper tools in your business. So that's the second person. You can drop the word funding if you are in need of a funding advisor. Then we have what we call a financial advisor. That's Miss Angeleen. Okay. That's Miss Angeleen. She's able to help you with your bookkeeping. She's able to help you your tax preparation. If you are a tax strategy client, she's able to help you from a mindset perspective, to help you to grow your wealth and leave generational wealth, and it's just, what else do you do, Miss Angeline, as a financial advisor?
You pretty much hit the nail on the head. We look at more of your finances in your bookkeeping, your taxes. We don't sell products. We coordinate with like insurance, your insurance advisor, your investor. So we don't do those particular things, but we help and coordinate with those. So we advise along with them. So we're more like a coordinator as well, because we bring them all in together with other advisors as well. That's why it's called a financial advisor. Not that I'm specializing in one particular area, but we coordinate with all other advisors as well.
Yeah, so if you want to reach out, you need a support with financial advising. You go to www.meetwithangeleen.com to have her. And then if you're on her social media, then you can drop the word
savings.
Savings.
And you can, if you're on my feed, whether it's Facebook or IG Live, drop the word savings. And you can connect with me there. If you're on Katrina's social media, drop www.meetwithangeleen, and you can connect with me there.
Thank you, Do for Love. Thank you. I'm telling you, go ahead and follow we fail to mention that off the time. You guys that are on here, we have go ahead and follow us. Click that button and follow us. So that way it alerts you. Follow Grow, Thrive, and Prosper as well. Once you get off of mine, and you can go and look her up, Grow, Thrive, and Prosper.
Grow, Thrive, Prosper Collective.
Collective.
Prosper Collective.
Exactly. But yes, go ahead and follow. So that way you are alerted every time we are going live so that you won't forget. Okay. Yes. So the next person you need to have is what they call a financial planner. So we got a financial coach. We have a financial funding advisor. Then you have a financial advisor. Okay, then next you need a financial planner, and a financial planner helps you connect to today's financial decision with tomorrow's goals. Essentially, retirement planning, estate planning, legacy planning, business succession, long-term financial goals, coordinating. Obviously, all of these. Just by the way, all of these are connected, right? Because
I was about to say that. Yes.
They will connect with an attorney as well, the CPA. You know, all of us are collaboratives. That's why I say you want that dream team around you, because I have a client that I'm a business strategist for, helping them to grow their business. And I had to get in contact with her bookkeeper. I had to, had to contact her business partner. And so there's this collaborative thing that goes on when have that dream team around you, you guys. This is so important, especially if you own multiple businesses and you got plans to retire. Okay. You want financial independence and financial freedom. Okay. Yeah. So let's get to the next one. And so the next one also, financial advisor, they can help you with typically investing, diversification, retirement accounts, long-term wealth accumulation, those types of things. The next person is the financial analyst. The financial analyst, you guys, essentially, it falls kind of in Miss Angeleen's wheelhouse as well, which is they're going to help you it's like looking at the data. It's past tense. Okay. That's kind of what a financial analyst does. But if you want future tense, you want to get what they call a CFO or a fractional CFO. Okay. Those are people who are going to help you with the forecasting, right? Help you with what you're trying to do something in the future. And they're going to review the financial statements, the data. Okay. And then they're going to look at the profitability, look at the return on the investment. They're going to look at your debt service coverage ratio, your DSCR. They're going to look at your cash flow analysis, your cap rate, your cash on cash return. They're going to analyze these things, and then they're going to forecast the future, because you're trying to hire, you're trying to buy another building, you're trying to expand and scale, you're trying to exit the business. These are very good people that you may need in the future to help you to do those types of business things, you guys. And the next one is a financial mentor, you guys, and that's essentially what we both do. Just wisdom imparting here every Wednesday. Obviously, this is an opportunity for you to obviously get it free every Wednesday. But obviously, as you already know, if you want somebody to get in your business, get into your head, into what's going on in your house,
tailored,
tailor-made, specific plan for you. And obviously, you want to, get in contact with us, for me, you drop the word funding, and then for her, you go to www.meet with Angeleen.com. And so that is the people that I wanted to talk about. Those are the 6 people. That's financial coach, that's funding advisor, that's financial advisor, there's financial planner, and there is a financial analyst and a financial mentor. Okay. So that person is going to encourage you, keep you accountable to what your goals are, pattern recognition, just impart wisdom, experience, share examples of learnings from other people so that you can kind of glean from there, from all of that. And so you guys, thank you so much, you guys, for leaving all the comments. Thank you, Miss Cassie Kidd. So can you please show us or tell us the difference between a financial advisor and a financial planner, because it seems like they are similar. Exactly. Yes, they are similar. So let me read the definitions just to kind of help you. So a financial advisor, the definition of a financial advisor is typically focused on helping clients build and manage investment portfolios and long-term wealth strategies. Okay. It is close to a financial planner, but the advisor, they're more like essentially, I think this may be a really close synonym, because they can fall in both.
To a planner as well.
And a planner as well, because I think, I think you're right, Cassie Kidd, because essentially, in my opinion, a financial advisor is someone that's like my CPA. That's what I look at it, like my CPA, my bookkeeper, my tax strategist that's going to help me save on taxes. But again, they should be friends, right? They should be
collaborating.
Financial planner, like Edward, what's that? Edward Jones or Fidelity or whatever. You're talking to someone who's planning, helping you to plan for retirement and things like that. So a financial advisor, in my opinion, they can do that as well. Help you with planning out, making sure that you have enough money to retire, you have enough for your monthly expenses in addition to your Social Security. It's usually someone like a 401k rep, a 403b rep, 401k, all of the things. They are there to help you.
And also probably what a little more distinctive as well is a financial planner. They also probably more into selling products to help you reach your goal as well, as opposed to an advisor. They just make recommendation of investing here or look at this or maybe consider that. But a planner would have the actual product that they can sell you to invest in. So that may be a little of the difference as well.
You know what? I think that is one of the difference, because they most definitely, you have to watch those financial planners, because honey, they're trying to make money off of your money. Okay. They're supposed to be fiduciary duty and all of the things, and
but they have products to sell. So that's how they make their money as well. They're selling products, whether insurance or whether it's you're investing into other types of securities, bonds, and things like that. They're making money off of that. Whereas where an advisor is not necessarily selling a certain type of financial product.
Yes, I love that. I love that. So Cassie Kidd, I'll be willing, just drop the word funding. I'll be willing to jump on a call with you to help you, to guide you, and your business, and helping you to get to the right people that can help you and where you need help. But that was a really good question. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I know we're already out of time, but this is a good one, Miss Angeleen. I love it. I have a financial dream team around me. Yes. And I see that even over on Facebook. We have, let's see here. Let me click on here. We have someone who has dropped the word funding. I look forward to seeing you. I think it was Lisa. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for joining us today. Let me see. Let me go back here one more time to comments. Okay. Anybody have any questions before we go? We don't want to do all the talking and not allow you opportunity to be able to speak, to ask questions. But thank you for that question as well. So anybody else that has any questions about anything that we spoke about today? Thank you, Lisa Thomas Lewis, for dropping the word funding. I look forward to supporting you and helping you in whatever capacity to support your business. Anybody else? Anybody else?
All right. Well, this was great. This was great. This was
Yeah,
good.
this
This
was
was good.
good. This was
So
good.
that
I enjoyed it.
educating other people, the different advisors to have on their team. Because people, when you're going into business, they usually don't think about the team. They're just more so in that mindset of what they got to do. But building that dream team, if you can have that team on board when you're first starting out, it would just make that journey so much sweeter, so much easier, so much more productive in reaching your goal individually as a person, and then and also on your business journey as well. To get to your goal faster, right? To get to your $1 billion faster, or whatever it is, or your mission faster, in your purpose faster, is having that team. And so for you to, this was great, Katrina, for you to come up and share this with the community, having that team, and not to be an island by yourself. No one can make it by themselves.
Yeah.
No one in this world can make it by themselves. You need support. You need to be collaborative. You need someone to encourage you. You need to have wise counsel alongside you. And never just to be thinking me, myself, and I all the time. That you just cannot make it that way. So great topic.
100%,
I love it. I love it. I love this.
Yeah, 100%. So just some other titles. I had some other notes over here. I couldn't get to everything, you guys, but you're going to have a CPO, and we talked about a CPA, rather. That's a certified public accountant or an accountant. You're going to have a fractional CFO, which is a financial officer in your company, or you can have a fractional CFO in your company. You will need an attorney, a business attorney, okay, not just a regular attorney, a business attorney.
Business attorney, that's the difference. Yeah,
it's a business attorney, which will help you with your trademarks. They'll help you with your contract. Make sure your agreements or your contracts are accurate. Your legal entity, your patents, your copyrights, all of those things over there on the US PTO website. Bookkeeper, you need a banker, you need your own personal banker. Okay. You need an insurance broker. She talked about insurance. You need someone to make sure you have the proper rate, term, whole life. It's so many different products on the insurance. We talked about, if you go to the episode last Wednesday, I had my good friend, Miss Mia. She laid it out. Okay, she did good, Miss Angeleen. She was awesome. So go back and look on last Wednesday. You can listen to that, where she talked about insurance, what kind of business insurance you need to have. Okay, everybody's business is different. You want to have that tax advisor, that tax strategist. Miss Angeleen is the best in the business. Okay, so if you need a tax strategy, you want to learn, you paid too much in taxes last year, she can perhaps go back a couple of years and find some savings where you didn't know. Your last tax accountant, you had Bubba doing your taxes, and you got to pay in all kinds of money. And so you may want a tax strategist. We want to have a wealth manager. Sometimes you have a family office. Ms. Angeleen talked about that maybe even 2 weeks back. We talked about that family office, that you will have. A trust attorney, to make sure you have your estate planning, your trust, business succession planning. Okay, asset management, acquisition and mergers.
Oh my gosh, it's so much. Yes,
if you're in real estate, you need acquisitions and mergers that you're doing. You may need what we call I can help you to have what they call a money broker. We able to do that. We're able to help you to get a bridge loan, just all types of things, you guys. It is just, I'm telling you, you got to have a good team around.
Got to have a team. Bottom line, just got to have a team. Yeah.
Yeah, so because you are a direct reflection of the people that are around you, right? And so if you
That's
really
right.
want a success and you want to do real business, I ain't talking about these people with these side hustles and you got your business is your hobby and you pick it up whenever you want to and you feel you got that feeling business or you just do it whenever you feel like it. No, I'm not talking about y'all. Okay. I'm talking about people who are really trying to help and impact the world by their product and their services that they're doing, and they feel that they're called to do it, and this is
Right.
that they really want to leave perhaps a generational wealth and or either exit the business and make money from that. And yeah, so I can talk forever, you guys. Thank you for coming tonight. We'll be here back. We'll be back next Wednesday, you guys, the same time, 6:30 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 Pacific Standard Time. So go ahead and put that on your calendar, you guys, and just meet us here. We are talking about things that the other side of the internet don't necessarily bring up. We tell it like it TI is, okay? So as we always say, girl,
Girl, you better
you
mind
better
your money.
know, and not just girls, but you too, men. Y'all better mind y'all money. God bless you. Love
God
y'all.
bless. See you next week.
Good night.